What's going on, guys? In today's video we will be reacting to Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters for DC Studios. I guess this is the announcement for the future of DC. Obviously this is James Gunn, so he's going to be talking about his vision for DC. So let's get watching this. I'm really excited.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios.
Yeah.
So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time.
I don't have to guess that.
Our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation.
Yes.
That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within
Same
one
actors.
story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman,
Yeah.
or Todd Phillips' Joker, or
Yep.
Teen Titans Go,
Yep.
that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside
DC
of the mainstream
Elseworlds.
DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty
Nice.
lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of
Yeah.
the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU.
Yeah,
so
he has.
he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love, that resets the entire DC universe. And then to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU,
Yep.
and then into Aquaman 2, which
Yeah.
leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now.
Ooh.
So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan
8
of
to
what
10.
DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This
Gaming.
first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now,
Gods
this,
and
what I'm about
Monsters.
to tell you, is a part of the first chapter.
Okay.
It's not the entire first chapter.
Okay.
The first project is
Ooh.
Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different in
Whoa.
DC is we're going
Hey,
to have
that's the
characters
thing
move
from
into
Suicide
animation,
Squad.
out of animation,
Firestorm.
usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action.
Okay.
The next
That's
project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis.
Oh.
Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who
Okay.
did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who
Okay.
created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it.
Okay.
Next up is the big one, the true
Big one.
beginning of the
Big one.
DCU.
Come on.
This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by
Superman
me.
Legacy.
I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And
Oh.
Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025.
2025.
Okay, the next thing is a big premiere HBO television series
2025
called
Superman.
Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, John
Lanterns.
Stewart and Hal Jordan. And we have a
Yes.
few other lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is
Oh.
almost like True Detective, with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops
This could be
watching
great.
over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU.
Could be
Next is a
sick.
big movie called The Authority. The Authority
The
is a
Authority.
passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters we are now bringing into the DCU, and will interact with all of our primary DCU
Okay.
characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called
Okay.
Paradise Lost.
Paradise
Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as
Oh.
Themyscira, which is
Okay.
the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's
I like
almost
this so far.
Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave
Batman.
and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This
Oh
is
my God,
based on
yes.
Grant Morrison's great comic book run.
Yes.
Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries
Oh
to
my
get
God,
in
yes.
line, and so this is the story of the
I've
two
always
of
wanted a
them,
Robin in
and the
DCU
beginning
film.
of sort of the Bat family in the DCU.
Yep.
Next up is a TV series called Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes.
I have no
He's
clue
a
who he is.
fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max.
Don't know who that is either.
One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman
Oh.
of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film.
Oh, okay.
Now, Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents. Whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a
Woman of
character who was
tomorrow.
raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way. So she's a
Oh.
much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing,
Swamp
the last
Thing
thing we're going
film.
to talk about. A very dark horror story in the
Ooh.
origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although
There's
it's
a
totally
show.
outside of the
There's
rest
a
of
show
the
on that.
DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories.
Okay.
Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to
Come
me.
on.
I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime
anything else?
opportunity to do something very different.
How long
One
have
of
we
the
got?
things that's very important
Oh.
for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique.
Yeah.
It's something special.
We need something good.
Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters
Yes.
to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys.
Good.
And really give you something different than you've ever seen before.
We need
Anyway,
something.
thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's really exciting
was
for
very
me.
exciting.
And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
So we're getting a Batman movie. We're getting this Green Lantern thing, which I'm very happy with because DCEU didn't have Green Lantern. We're getting Superman Legacy 2025. That's going to be amazing. That means next year could be the filming year for this. And the casting could get leaked in that. So we might find out who the cast is next year. We're getting a Batman film, which I'm looking for. I don't know who this is. The Authority. Don't know what that is. I think this will be good. Paradise Lost, that should be really good. Batman, the Brave and the Bold. I needed a Robin in live action. Now we're getting a Robin in live action. Oh, guys, that's great. James Gunn's already blown it away. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're excited, don't forget to comment down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.